Hi, this is Mr. Wolfson, and in this video we're going to go over the Courses and Grades section of the Common App tab in your Common Application account. So one thing to know about this is that there's only a small number of colleges that require you to complete this section. It's entirely likely that many of you watching this video will not have to complete the Courses and Grades section. And we'll take a look at that right now. So you can see I have 5 schools that I've added to my account. When I click on the Common App tab and navigate to Courses and Grades, it tells me right there that none of the colleges I'm applying to use the Courses and Grades section. In fact, if you don't have any colleges that use it, you won't even be able to complete this section. I'm going to click on this list real quick so that you can see which colleges do use the Courses and Grades section. So take a look right there, and you can navigate to that in your own Common Application account. So now we're going to go back to the Common App, and we're going to add one of the schools that uses the Courses and Grades section so that you can see how this works. Alright, so I've just paused the video and added the University of Wisconsin-Madison to my colleges list. And you can see when I go back to Common App, that was one of the schools that does require Courses and Grades, and now I can see that one college that I have in my list requires it. So when I go back to that portion, you can see that this one is listed as required, and all of the other ones that I have in my list are not required. If you get this far, you'll scroll down on this screen and you'll answer these questions. Students at Westboro High School are always able to get a copy of their transcript. If you don't have one, please stop by the counseling office. Go ahead and click yes. And your transcript is absolutely going to show the grades for courses that you've completed. When you check yes, you're going to open up tabs for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and then other courses that may appear on your transcript as well. So we're going to start with 9th grade. We'll open that up. And you're going to be able to click on this link that says Add 9th Grade Courses and Grades. So go ahead and click that. The first time you go through this, it's going to show you this Courses and Grades Assistant, so you can get a little bit more information as you're going. We're going to go ahead and click Continue and skip ahead of this, but I do encourage you to read through this and watch that video in addition to this one so you can see all different nuances of this section. So I'm going to click Continue. And first we're going to select the school, and if you've only gone to Westboro High School, that's the only option that's going to come up. And then we'll click Continue. And in 9th grade, we're going to add in the school year. So for seniors this year, the school year is going to be 2015-16. Go ahead and select that. So now we're going to add in our grading scale, which at Westboro High School is A through F. And for schedule, you're going to select yearly because you only receive credit for each class once. Even if it's a full year or a half-year class, you still only receive credit once. Some schools have a semester basis where you earn half a credit for one half of the year and the other half of the credit for the remainder of the year. So go ahead and click Continue. So now we're going to type in the name of the first course. Let's say we're starting with Algebra 1. Go ahead and put that in. And then under Subject, you're going to select the choice that matches most appropriately. So in this case, it would be Algebra. And some of the courses that we have here are not going to fit in perfectly like this one does in the description. So if you're putting in another type of course, you're just going to pick the best possible match, or you can always scroll down to the bottom and select Other. So we have Algebra 1 Level 3, subject is Algebra. Now we're going to click Continue. For course level, because it's level 3, that's college prep. If you're taking any courses at level 2 or level 3, those are considered college prep at Westboro High School. You can also select for level 5 courses either advanced placement or accelerated, or you can do honors for level 4 courses. If you're taking any 0 level courses like phys ed or an ensemble music class, for instance, you can select NA for not applicable. So we're going to do college prep for Algebra 1 level 3. We'll click Continue, and it'll ask you to put in your grade. Let's say we got a B+, and you'll notice that you can also put in, if it's a pass-fail class, you can enter in pass. Let's say we got a B+ in Algebra 1, and we'll click Continue. And Algebra 1 is a full credit class, so you put in 1.0 credits, or if it's a half credit class for something else, you can put in 0.5. You won't have to check the box next to NA because Westboro High School transcripts always show the credits earned for each class. Now we'll click Continue. Now after you've added in your first course in this area, you're going to go to this grid where you can just do some drop-down information. So let's say the next class was Biology. The name of the course was Biology Level 3. You can select college prep, your grade, your credits, and then you can move on to the next one. And you'll only go through that opening process for the very first class that you put in. Now, obviously students here will have taken more than 2 classes, but we're going to click continue for now so that I can show you that when you scroll down to 10th grade and start adding your 10th grade classes, click on add 10th grade courses and grades. It's going to take you right to the grid. So again, you don't have to go through that initial process first. You can start entering your classes right away into the grid, and it moves along much more quickly than after you put in your first class.